I'm gonna go ahead and ready it. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Good luck.
3, 2, 1, go.
Damn, that was loud as heck. What's up, everybody? We're doing a pretty big race here. Exclamation mark race if you're live in chat over on twitch.tv/DragonBlitz. If you're watching on YouTube, hey, what's up? How's it going? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Interact with the algorithm. Rabu, thank you for the subscription, by the way. I think the alert got eaten somehow, but regardless, 40 months is a long time to be subscribed, and I really do appreciate that. I'm very excited. All of the long-term subs are going to get a... or just long-term enjoyers of the channel are going to get a huge nostalgia blast later. If you're watching live on stream right now, you're going to get that info very soon. If you're watching on YouTube, my Twitter already posted about it, so you can check my Twitter, I guess, or check my Discord for info, all that fun stuff. Loads gun, you should subscribe now. Very true, very true. But yeah, we're doing a little bit of tournament prep. This is the Beyond preset. The way that this preset works is it's essentially the same as like the normal randomizer. It's like safe logic, except the items themselves are not like item sprites and stats and stuff are not randomized. And there is new items added into the game, which is really, really cool. I'm excited to hopefully learn more about these new items because in general, they seem to be relatively buffed versions of other items most of the time. Like Millicent's sword is like a buffed version of Stone Sword, stuff like that. So usually they're themed after other Castlevania items from other games. So I did resub now. Heck yeah. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, there's a huge announcement happening later today, and I'm very excited about that. Lots of fun stuff. Things looking good for SotN enjoyers as of late, in my opinion. Lots of cool, fun, interesting updates to the rando and all this other stuff. So my double leather shield and then nothing. Awesome. Love that. I don't think there's a reason to grab this, but I think we might want to. I don't know. It's whatever. It'd be cool if they put handheld two-handed style swings into the game. Oh, like overhead swings? Yeah. I've seen people... mod that in? Like, I think it's possible to do it. I think the Richter, that like Richter mod, what is it called? Oh my god, I can't remember. What? Damn, these axe armors got defense. There's that Richter ROM hack that I think Mazen is working on. And I saw he added like the Clane as like a usable weapon for Richter or something. Something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, as the decomp project gets further and further along, like we just get more cool stuff. So you can trade that sprite card for a soda. If only, if only. Speaking of if only we could get like a cool weapon. That'd be nice. Because two-shotting bloody zombies does not feel amazing. Honestly, it might be worth just switching to fists, but I don't know. And all the items are freaking gone, bro. All the item checks that I normally do are just MIA. I don't understand. As always, this is a race, by the way, so do not forget to please not spoil or give hints or backseat in any sort of way. Just let me figure it out for myself. If I'm dumb and make a big, dumb, silly mistake, let me suffer for my consequences so I can grow and evolve and I don't see relic, but that's why you check. Yeah, I mean, as the Eldritch tournament starts to heat up, I imagine we're going to be seeing more and more races of these extra presets, which is going to be fun. I think this preset might be kind of the standard vanilla pick for most players because it is going to be using that 5 preset pick and ban system as popularized by your boy. So I imagine a lot of people are going to default to this because it's essentially safe logic with a couple of extra items, and that's about it. So as long as you understand what those new items do, you basically kind of get to play the randomizer somewhat normally. Whereas the rest of the presets get pretty wacky, so. All of the community presets are in the tracker, the more we made. I saw that in the update, which is really cool, because that is the one thing that has prevented me from really diving deep into a lot of the newer presets. There's no reason to... Well, now there is. Is like, I'll be looking at the tracker, and it's like, oh, I don't remember exactly what the extended, or tourist, or whatever, like, checks are, because there's, like, too many to remember. And I just kind of want a tracker to play with, to learn those with, but, you know, it is what it is. Ramirez, thank you for the 13. The lucky 13 may bless the run. I hope so. I hope so. Hammer. That's perfect, because we have the sprite card. Now, if we get stoned, we can have the fairy swing a hammer at us. Who are we racing today? Exclamation mark race will bring up the multi-stream of all the people that are in the race, as well as the pinned message has the link to that same multi-stream. So you can just look at the link of the multi-stream, and it'll say everybody's name. I thought we wanted to be stoned. Being stoned when you're trying to go fast is an issue. Also, how did he just do a grounded slash? Can we talk about this? Is his AI broken? He's not jumping. Damn, new AI update to the game? That's crazy. I don't know if it's worth doing this. Hello? It is worth. Backstabber. New item acquired. Night Shield. This is safe logic. So I think I'm not supposed to do this check right away. For, like, odds reasons, you're more likely to not find something here. Yeah. It's like the same idea with Lycanthrope. This is the same complexity as Lycanthrope, so you kind of need to play them somewhat similarly. So. 23 subs so far, big day. I agree. I'm very happy about it. I'm not going to complain. Especially if we can keep the sub numbers up for the Partner Plus stuff. That'd be huge. Because I don't know when my Partner Plus annual thing renews. I'm going to have to look into that. Because we need to have the Partner Plus requirements for the last 3 months, no matter what. So once those months start coming up, I might start shilling for more tier 3s and such to keep the Partner Plus thing alive. Because getting 70% instead of 50% of the revenue from subs is like life-changing, genuinely. It's one of the reasons why I'm continuing to do this as my job. Otherwise, it'd be a lot harder, if not impossible. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm interested.
I'll grab a Kibazoe, sure. Anything fun in here that I should be aware of? Maulblung for 2K is pretty cool. There's the Millicent Sword, Marcel, Axlord, Dragon Helm.
Tribute.
Just a corpse. It's just a corpse. Duplicator for 3K. And Varda. Okay, shop is crazy. Gotta keep that in mind. Thank you, Morbotron. And Alyssa with the subs. Let's go. Heck yeah. I believe I got it in January. Okay, so we have a few months. So we have to worry about, what, November, December, January, or October, November, December. Something like that. Anyways, this seed is ass, by the way. It really should be 60-40 normally and like 80-20 with Partner Plus. Listen, it should be 100-0. Says the guy who just wants more money, please. Okay. We probably want to switch to Backstabber, but I wanted to check what this was. Okay, uncursed. Oh, I can't shield dash. Yeah, the seed is ass, considering its Jewel of Open start. Kind of sucks ass. Do I open the entrance shortcut? I think I do. And then go caverns? Is the vibe? I mean, you deserve the money more than Twitch does. Twitch is a company that is not making money. They are losing money. So I understand why they attempt cost-cutting measures. Oh, yeah! I forgot! You can't use the warps until you get the relic that lets you use the warps. So there was no point in grabbing that warp at all. I forgot, that's like a big deal. I said this is just like safe logic. It's not. I forgot that this randomizer does change things. Isn't Twitch owned by Amazon? Yes, but look, I'm not trying to justify their decisions. I'm just trying to explain them. Amazon obviously is one of the most profitable. Well, technically they're okay. Amazon is a valuable company, but they don't make profit because they specifically overspend so that way they don't have enough profits to be taxed. It's a fucking mess, dude. It's a fucking mess. Zircon D's. In fact, purchasing Twitch is one of those things that they can then leverage as, hey, we're losing money on this financial venture of ours. Therefore, we get some like tax breaks. Wait, what? Yes. Sounds like a scam. Listen, I could talk all day about this stuff, and I oftentimes do. But I'm also trying to go fast in Castlevania Symphony of the Night beyond Randomizer, where I'm remembering how the randomizer works as we're going along. So, you know, I might be a little bit light on the political commentary today as I attempt to remember how to play the fucking game. Get back here, you stupid worm. My best weapon is a goddamn dagger. It's a good dagger. It's the Backstabber, which is a cool name for a weapon. But also, I can't Tetra Spirit to save my life anymore. I've lost the ability to Tetra Spirit. I've lost the ability to Tetra Spirit. Dead ass. No, don't level up off the worms. Level up off of killing her. Fuck me. Would you still love Scylla if she was a worm? Yes, I would. I very much would. The question is, do we save split this? And I think maybe we... If I go down into the caverns without the warp available, I can just softlock myself down there, right? So I probably shouldn't do that? The Medusa shield? That's the claim. In the water down there. It's a good weapon. They put the claim Solace in Symphony of the Night. And I can't kill a fucking frog, man. This seed is ass, bro. Shit. It's just gonna... Look, now it's a 50-50 between Castle Keep and this area. And I'm guessing wrong by going this area. And, you know... Shit's not looking amazing. I'll be honest. Invincibility get past the frog? Yes, let's go. Bro, if I'm using Summon Spirit to get past a frog, I'm in trouble. I've only ever zipped to where Claim is. Claim is in the Forbidden area? In Aria? Which is behind the waterfall. It is next to the boat. Yeah, it's somewhat accurate. Did I see the debate on if Heart Refresh looks like a clown in the long library? I, as a child, don't think I quite understood what I was looking at with most of the sprites in this game. I kind of just let my imagination figure it out. But people who say it looks like a clown, I've heard that before, so I'm not like surprised by it by any means. Yep. That is the worst possible outcome.
And make them your slaves.
Because that could be our flight. It could be layer 1 or layer 2's flight as a combo of Mist plus Power of Mist. So I can't reset and go do something else. I have to keep this. There is a world where if I don't have this, I lose. What kind of clowns do y'all have in America? I think people also are used to seeing the sprite on tiny-ass CRT monitors with scan lines, so it just changes the way you perceive the sprite. So, at least as a child, a lot of the sprite things... Thoso, by the way, thank you very much for the subscription. Sorry, I be yapping. But I appreciate the 10 months, man. Hell yeah. We've been getting a ton of support today, just in general on the stream, and I really do appreciate that. I think Dragon Blitz Daily's been going relatively well. Also, as far as like viewership and like comments and people subscribing and people commenting for the algorithm, leaving likes and such, and I appreciate that. I know it feels like a formality that you hear like from every YouTuber, like, comment, subscribe. I get it. Look, I get it. I get it. However, it's like, I'm trying to make this shit work, man. I'm trying my best out here. I'm trying to make a living. You know? Yeah, we gotta go this way. Trying to make streaming and content creation around your favorite video game as a job is, you know, can be hard work. If only my favorite video game was Minecraft, bro, my life would be leagues different. If I grew up with a Nintendo 64 instead of a PlayStation, I would be less cool, but 2, I would be like one of the top Mario 64 speedrunners probably by now. The world of difference that was made by my parents choosing PlayStation over Nintendo 64. Swimming in money, I know. I'd have a giant hole in my heart, vapid of all of the cool, awesome games of the PlayStation era. But I'd know how to do carpetless in Mario 64 probably. It'd be a hole filled with money. True. Nah, I mean, look. There's always a world where SotN gets a second wind and becomes as popular, if not more, than Mario 64, right? Right, guys? This copium I'm huffing really hits the spot right now. Anyways. Summoning Salt video. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't think Summoning Salt is particularly interested in a SotN world record progression, mostly because the route changes in very subtle ways and the number of record holders is like sub 10. Am I correct? Maybe it's 10 on the dot. It's like me, Talik, Mateko, Rom Scout Ben, Satoriu, Adam, Grease? Is that 7 total record holders in the history of any percent? Over the like 20-something years it's been a speedrun? So I feel like in general, the storyline would be kind of tough. I don't know. You could make it work, but also like Marsupial is 2 but unlisted. Okay, that makes sense. He could do it, and he would probably do a fantastic job. I think the major issue is that there's not like an incentive to make a video about Symphony of the Night when he has clearly made his bread and butter primarily around Nintendo games now. Like, I don't think he's done a non-Nintendo game in a while, right? Tetris? Tetris is a Nintendo game. You are smoking crack if you think that Tetris is not a Nintendo game. Why am I... muscle memory! I get why. I mean, yeah, dude's trying to make a living. And he's also interested in those games. Like, it's like a perfect mix. There's no condemnation here. In fact, there's nothing but admiration. It's one of the reasons why I understand why he doesn't want to do SotN. As somebody who makes SotN content for a living, I think the effort involved versus the return you would get might not, you know, fully align for somebody who has, like, much bigger stakes than, you know, just me goofing around. Like, he's got sponsor obligations, things of that nature, you know? One of the miracle games in speedrunning is Portal. That is true. That is very true. Why am I here? Let me in, man. Oh, I'm throwing this race, dude. I'm throwing this race. I have to backtrack all the way to castle entrance. Fuck. How do you unlock the gate? It's a relic. It's a relic that replaces Fairy Scroll. We are Metroidvania-ing right now. Ass seed? Yeah. This seed would have been a lot better if I had chosen correctly on the when you guess 2/3 versus 1/3 in your routing and the 33% option is the correct option, it just feels bad. You know, I tried to play to my outs, got unlucky, tried to play the statistics of the scenario, and got owned for it. Because with Jewel of Open being the solo relic early game, your only options are castle, keep, or 2 caverns checks. So I went to caverns because it's 2 versus 1. And yeah, it did not go over so well. I'm just going to check this real quick. I'm already losing, so who cares? Okay. Just making sure that the warps, or sorry, the shortcuts aren't open for whatever reason. Because if the shortcuts were open, that would change things, for sure. Just double checking, because there's 12 million different presets, and that is part of the skill, is remembering what all the presets are and what they do. So I understand that I am coming at this from a place of learning. This is part of the training arc. I'm not expecting myself to be an expert in all of these wacky randomizers yet. But yeah. Oh, no worries. I'm always happy to help wherever I can if it makes sense for me to do so. I have gravity boots. Fuck me, man. Yeah, they were asking about the shift lines for Relic Skip in Requiem, yeah. Did I miss the major announcement? No, the major announcement is happening later, probably like 2-ish hours from now is my guess. Is there an equivalent of Iron Soul in SotN? If you make it, yeah, sure, why not? There's an equivalent of whatever you want if you squint hard enough. Diamond is amazing. Okay. Next time we go to the shop, we have Duplicator, Varda, all sorts of fun stuff. I mean, later I'm doing son of a bitch. The mines was the correct choice? That's crazy. Okay. Later I'm doing weapon durability SotN, so, you know, that's a challenge run. Put on Death thingy. I mean, it could be worth it. I doubt it, though. If I remember correctly, Death's robes aren't even that good. Yeah, like, Death's robes are pretty bad in this for some reason, and I don't understand why. Hello, Dark Squall. Oh, man. Emote spam attack. It's super effective. Yeah, I don't understand, but for whatever reason, Death's robes are pretty bad. When in most Castlevania games, Death's robes is like one of the best, if not the best, equipment. Dude, stopwatch. We go kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. We are playing on the faster core, so save splits in general are buffed since we have faster load times. We are playing on the faster core, right? You know it's bad when I'm starting to not notice the difference. Well, now we have a really good excuse for going to library. We also have a different form of jank flight. Potentially less jank flight. Damn, this axe strat going kind of crazy right now. It was going crazy. I was just trying to find a stopwatch. You're telling me this is not a clown? The debate whether Heart Refresh is clown or not, I can't help you. I can't see through the eyes of a child anymore, man. These eyes have been corrupted by capitalism. I think this means the mines likely has leapstone? No. Maybe? Or leapstone is at... Oh, this is all so bad. This is all terrible. This is all so terrible. Yeah, the seed is like mega cursed. I guess it's forbidden route time. This streamer forgot how to play his favorite video game that he's been speedrunning for over a decade. Jesus Christ, man. This washed streamer thinks he can still do speedruns the old-fashioned way. Ow! Got fucking owned by a ghost. What are you backing up for? Let me backdash through you. I don't have double jump. I'm over here thinking like, I've got to have some movement by now. This is the some movement. For the sake of logic, you do not have flight right now. Yes, I am aware. This means flight is either in Castle Coliseum or it is in the other. Oh, before I forget, let me do this now. So it's either Coliseum or it's library. Those are the only two options. And because I already have missed, I'm going library first. All rocks cannot be double jump. No. Because we cannot fly to all rocks as quarters. In logic, we're not supposed to be able to, at least. Is that a stopwatch? No, it's daggers. I have a diamond. There's no reason. The other reason we're also going to the library is because we have a diamond and we can buy a duplicator. So if we do find, I was going to say mana prisms, but I forgot mana prism. Yeah, mana prisms, but library cards don't exist in this preset. $53 damage, kind of going decent on the backstabber. Broadsword, me when I'm in the 1950s talking to your mother, but she's also a sword. A broadsword. I don't know, man. 1950s New Yorker who has a Brooklyn accent circa 2017. I don't know, man. Like, I'm struggling here. The banter is not hitting. The randomizer is destroying my sanity and my will to exist. I worked hard for that joke and I appreciate it. Thank you. Good backdashes. As we all know, the only thing that matters in your Symphony of the Night speedrun is your good backdashes. It is very true. Everything else, not important. These are true facts. A sword, broad's use. Actual definition confirmed, of course. God damn it. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Okay, that means leap stone or bat. Is that holy glasses? What in the fuck? What is going on? Jeez. Jesus.
What can I do for you?
I'm interested in. I'm interested. I'm interested.
First things first, we buy duplicator. We can afford the Varda. However, is there any good? Well, Dragon's Helm is also really good. Buffalo Star 2.
Thank you.
Dragon Helm.
Thank you.
Varda.
Thank you.
And I don't think there's anything else worth purchasing. Double checking. Memorial. Okay.
Thank you.
There it is. We got the memorial tickets.
Farewell for now.
Nice. Nice. Okay. This was a play. Don't touch me. Oh, I wanted to wolf the lesser demon. Can't do shit. Who needs save splits though? True. I'm a huge fan. Used to love Castlevania, now you hate it because of my videos. Awesome. That's fantastic. That is actually my goal all the time, is to make all people hate my favorite video game. Okay. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your life. Double Varda is unnecessary when we have duplicator. Oblong, though, unnecessary when we have duplicator. To be fair, same. Whee. Oh my god. We can fucking do stuff now. Hey, he's right. Fuck this game. So true. So true and based. Imagine liking Castlevania Symphony of the Night for the PlayStation 1. Couldn't be me. Bad video game that requires frame perfect shield dashes. I wish I was a big fan so I could. Dude, it is hot as hell. I can only imagine how hot it's in Mexico. Rahab, I love that guy. My favorite boss. Yeah, you can teleport to the last save room you used. That's what memorial tickets do. They are nerfed versions of library cards, in my opinion. But you can kind of set a specific save point that you can continuously warp back to, is the idea. Anyways, we have the castle. The reason why you don't have library cards in this preset is specifically because the castle key unlocks all of the warps once you have it, so Was my irony not detected? It was not. Look, it's not your fault. I'm not gonna like throw you overboard. But you also have to understand that like people who are weird on the internet are a dime a dozen. So in my mind, oftentimes through my own biases, I assume that people are being genuine or at the very least trolling. And there's not much in between, if that makes sense. So if you're trying to make a joke that relies on sarcasm, especially if you're new to the channel, I'm going to assume that you're just trying to troll me, and I will just try and move on, maybe make a joke at your expense and move on. Also, yeah, no offense, and maybe this is profiling, but seeing the accent over the O made me aware of your Brazilian-ness. And, like, the people of Brazil, again, I think fall into that category of either they are very, very nice, kind, or they're just trolling. They very rarely fall in between. They're either the nicest people or, like, want to see you suffer in the most painful, awful ways. And that's just my personal experience, though. But the flag is green? Oh, true. No red flags here. Flag is green. Don't hit me. So that's bad. Soul of Bat is at, gosh darn, Castle Keep. No infinite mana prisms, though. I do not understand Portuguese. That probably just means Brazil mentioned in Portuguese is probably my guess. We get Soul of Bat so we can out of logic check Silver Ring. Is the correct play here. Okay. And while we're here, we can do this. Okay. I'm going to Brazil. Maybe one day. Unironically, there is a world where I visit Brazil. My sister-in-law is Brazilian. So if I ever go to, like, I guess hang out. I don't know. Doesn't mean Brazil mentioned you were correct. It makes sense. The lovely people of Brazil are very happy to hear Brazil mentioned. And they make sure that you know. And I respect that. You know what it is? There is a bit of U.S. centralism. Not, well, maybe centralism isn't the correct word. But the idea of U.S. hegemonic pertinence, presence, prolification in just general culture, where, from my perspective, being like, U.S. mentioned, oh my god, I'm from there, doesn't make sense because, like, the United States kind of, whether we like to admit it or not, kind of runs the world, for better or worse, oftentimes worse. And anybody who attempts to oppose them usually is not met with very kind situations. So, like, we root for Brazilians everywhere. That is based and epic, and I appreciate that. Yep, sold that. Okay. So my deduction skills were correct. The question is, do I memorial card? No. I think we just go back the way we came. Yeet. Love hitting that angle there. Me talking to your mom in the bedroom. I'm sorry. I didn't make a your mom joke in the last 40 minutes and I was about to hit my quota. It's part of my sponsorship obligations. I have to hit a your mom joke every 45 minutes or else I'm banned. I'm sorry. Listen, I wish it didn't have to be this way. Do you guys understand? Dude, I really wish I had the gosh darn mana prism. I'll say it. Do I have a mana prism and I've just been like stupid this whole time? Sources say the answer will surprise you. I should have saved there to reset my memorial card, but I could still memorial card either way because I am in the library, which is close to the warp anyway, so it's actually not that big of a deal. We're 40 minutes in. We have stuff. For a safe logic seed, having this much progression is not that bad, especially considering we have all of the warps unlocked. Okay. That makes sense progression-wise. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense progression-wise. So I think, what layer are we on? Let's think this through, because that actually does matter a lot. We haven't done counting in a long time. Don't answer this, by the way. You don't count for me, because I need to count. I need to know how to count myself, okay? Don't grab that. We are... Where was the other ring? That was our form of flight, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that was our intended form of flight. Okay. This is probably just final Vlad, if I had to guess. I think that's a fair assumption. I'm surprised my power didn't just go out. What the fuck, dude? Holy, did you guys hear that? Holy. Was that thunder? Yes. I think lightning just struck right outside of my house. Holy fuck, dude. Jesus Christ. What the I'm like, am I alive? Is this the afterlife? Holy fuck, man. I'm surprised my lights didn't flicker. I'm surprised my power didn't go out. I'm surprised my internet is still working. Thank God that they put the internet tubes in the fucking ground. Whoever came up with that idea is a genius. Question. Can we just chill in the second castle? Is it worth checking all this extra shit? Spikebreaker could be theirs. Okay. Here's the vibe. We have memorial cards. Yes, the correct play is mines. Check this. There's 3 Vlads missing. They're a bit like the co-op save exploit. Kind of, yeah. You just can't have multiple saves. It's just whatever your last save was. With that in mind, it essentially sets your spawn point to your most recent save room. But yeah, I think with that in mind, we just go second castle right now. I'll save the game here because it's back in the first castle and next to a warp, like as quickly as you can get to a warp. I believe all of the warps in the second castle are also unlocked to us, which probably means we do... There's no reason to do that. Oh, I'm dumb as fuck. That's fine. I've never come up with like all unlocked warps in the second castle. I've never come up with like a solid route that I like a lot. I think the correct route is Darkwing Bat, then warp to Mines? Death. Doppelganger. Then you just go left towards creature, and then you warp back? Could do Gala first for level ups. True, I don't have Mana Prism. That's not a terrible idea. I was considering it, but I felt like Galamoth is kind of slow. I do have Duplicator. There's a lot of things to consider. I like that it's forcing me to, wow, get owned, and also forcing me to think. Speaking of thinking, I should do more. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Honestly, I like the Varda a lot, but I would also like mana. It's tough, man. It's tough. Well, now... Hello? I'm gonna try this out. I'm just doing like the wrong movement here for no reason. I'm quite late, but good luck. Oh, no worries. We're just doing this was the first part of the stream today. We haven't done anything else other than this race and just like life update. So you're not like missing out on a ton. We're still doing the weapon durability thing after this, as well as the announcement after that, along with maybe an additional rando? Maybe. Well, I just gotta hope I don't fuck this up, because we can't save. So, I mean, I'll be able to salvage it if it goes wrong, but we are more than fine. Sometimes it's a matter of a luck issue, like life. Yeah, so true. I'm gonna assume there's some lore. Yeah, Miyazaki, the creator of Dark Souls, did used to work for Konami. And this was the only game that he did all of his lore for, so. That is very true. It's one of the reasons why. You know. In the year 2024, did people start doing the setup? So, there is some weird stuff going on with that setup. Where, like, I have seen people attempt the setup, and it looks good. Maybe it's a little slow on the wing smash or something. Like, it doesn't look perfect, but it's just ever so slightly off, and then Galmoth breaks out, like, 1 out of, like, 99 times. And I think people have seen that happen to other people, and they're like, well, I'll just never do the setup then. If there's a 1 out of 99 chance that it doesn't work, but you could still just, like, if you have Mist and Power of Mist, you could reset up the Infinite very easily afterwards. It's better than Grav. Yeah, but if you just have Gravity Boots, like, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. I do the Gravity Boots setup relatively often. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm lying. I'm being facetious. Okay. I'm gonna be honest here. I am 0 thoughts, head empty, because I don't want to count. We skipped too much complexity in this seed, so... Did we ever fix this? I'm gonna keep it real with you. I just realized I had Spirit Orb equipped. I don't know if they've updated the to fix that crash yet or not. So I'm taking that shit off. I'm sorry. Also, this Beyond preset, we haven't used a lot of the new items, really. I mean, we used Backstabber for part of it, but that's just like an upgraded Basslord, I guess. This fucking guy. This is the damage number entity that kills the game. That is what makes sense, because it only crashes the game going to the left with Spirit Orb equipped. So... at least that's what I've been told. I haven't looked into it extensively myself. Wait, that doesn't double hit? Oh, Soul Steel double hits. I should just use Soul Steel. Well, then I wouldn't have mana for this. A Mana Prism would go kind of dummy. Not gonna lie. That was a potion. I'm very confused because I was like very convinced, personally, that this was a randomizer? What do you mean the vanilla relic? That's impossible. It's supposed to be random. Anyways. I'm surprised nobody's finished yet. I always assume that somebody just finds like the cracked skip everything when you're in a race with like more than 4 people in it. Now the question is it worth going back for the warp and then going to creature that way? Or is it worth going to creature this way? I don't know. I always spelled it facetious because you thought it was rooted in the word feces. That is kind of funny. Like, you are full of shit, is the implication there. How do you even gamble on something like flying armor? Hell yeah. Hold up. Shit's about to get lit, actually. Dude, I wanted to adjust my headphones after starting a wing smash. If I had $1 for every missed wing smash, I'd be a bajillionaire. I'd have more money than Elon Musk. Which slowly is becoming more and more achievable for the average person, as all of his assets depreciate. Let's go. I don't have to worry about extended checks, right? There's nothing in the fucking inverted library. That's something I should know, but I'm like fairly certain it's not. Let's start flying. Why does flying armor have so much defense? Holy! They made this shit too good. Am I crazy for thinking that this is better? Maybe. Flying armor lets you jump higher, by the way, for those that are wondering. Ow! Terrace Howard. Is that the guy going on all the podcasts talking about how he invented a new form of mathematics? If so, that makes a lot of sense. The insane war machine. Okay, got it. Good. I'll be honest, I have not been following much online happenings as of late. I think I saw like a thumbnail and a title from a YouTuber talking about him. And that was it. Yeah, that stuff isn't new. Ooh, wait. I'm starting to get nervous. Can't believe math got a sequel before chess. There is always, what is it, 4-dimensional or 5-dimensional chess with time travel? What the fuck is the name of the game? There's like a game on Steam that you could facetiously call the sequel to chess. Let me go this way. I should have went this way from the start. Lag? What's that? I don't know what lag is. We cheat around here. Peer-reviewed that paper. Fucking. Dude, what happened to science communication, man? What happened? What the fuck? Is it just as clout-driven and awful as, like, all forms of everything in the world now? Like, what the fuck is Neil deGrasse Tyson doing with a goddamn... Like, what the fuck happened? We used to be somebody. We used to be a society. We go this way. What happened to people like fucking Carl Sagan? And to a certain extent, Bill Nye, but I haven't kept up with what the fuck Bill Nye does nowadays. I know he's like, talks about climate science a lot, which is like cool. But outside of that, I'm not really sure. And perhaps the fact that I don't know what he's up to is probably for the best. It means he's not yapping about bullshit. Yeah, he did that show. Is it still going? Is he still doing shows? We never were a society? Whoa. Hold up. Dude, if you really think about it, it's like, what if we were the animals all along? Like, Animal Farm is about, like, us, the people. Dude, George Orwell's 1984 actually talks about... I'm gonna stop. I'm getting fucking bees nutsed on. How is nobody finished, by the way? I've done like 1 billion checks. If I did the correct checks, I would just be done by now. So how is nobody finished? Oh, that might have something to do with it. Now the question is it faster to warp and then do Medusa? Or, actually, you know what is faster? Perhaps. I don't know. I don't know. I'm only doing this to refill my MP? And now I go check Medusa? It's 2 warp animations, possibly 3. There's no way this is faster. Yeah, you're right. People are soft-locked in the caverns. It could happen. If you weren't paying attention, you could have soft-locked yourself in the caverns for sure. I have enough MP to do it this way. Medusa's son or creature daughter. So we're just, it's fine. I wanted to vaguely attempt to have some plausible deniability. What am I doing? When it comes to not just blatantly ripping off Northern Lion, but we can go there. I'm down to just fucking rip off Northern Lion. Like, no one's gonna stop me. It's Medusa or it's Granfaloon. Very careful. I wanted to mist bat, and yeah, I almost zipped there, and then I was like, wait, I'm not allowed to do that. I'm sorry, I just came from there. No, it's fine. It's fine. Look, if this stream was more like Northern Lions, I'd probably be making a lot more money. I gotta go Medusa Sun on that one, and the implications are bad. Don't get me wrong. Like, what is my son doing with Medusa? Who's to say? Is my son actually Medusa? If so, I think that's the best interpretation that doesn't revolve around anything too disgusting. Where Creature Daughter, it's like... Creature has done nothing for me. So I would be remiss to have my own kin of any kind be reduced to useless. Quick name 50 obscure things. That's the issue, is I can't be Northern Lion because I haven't watched as many movies, specifically pre-2000, than he has, and I don't have an extra 7 years of life experience. Yeah. Ren just finished. Okay, that makes sense. Probably cleared out first castle before going second castle, or just did Grand Falloon, because I think it's just Grand Falloon. There was a world where I could have done Grand Falloon the same time that I went to the mines, and I was considering it. But I was like, meh, shmeep shmoop. I didn't want to go because the odds that the last Vlad... Because at that point, we already found Tooth of Vlad behind Silver Ring. So I was like, I don't want to go to Spikebreaker, because Spikebreaker has a high-ish chance to be vanilla. Even with the 7 years, I can tell you ain't remembering all that. Listen. Okay. I've been caught. I didn't fight this nerd? I guess I had the warp. Makes sense. We are still in a race. That is true. We are still in a race. These are true facts about life. Man, I mean, at this point, there's no reason to pick up any of that cool stuff. Just too little, too late.
Tribute.
Thank you for the good luck. We have already lost, unfortunately. Or at least lost our ability to get first place. But regardless. There is a world where Spikebreaker is not vanilla, but is at... What's it called? Holy Symbol. And then the final Vlad is a random Vlad at Spikebreaker. Which is, you know, unfortunate if that's the case. Flying armor, carry me to the moon. It's usually the random Vlads that make the difference in a race. Yep. Yeah, okay. Okay. So it was a high complexity random Vlad. Probably at Spikebreaker, which makes sense. So whenever they found Bat, they probably checked Spikebreaker early because, oh, it's high complexity. We can skip logic that way. Yeah. Meanwhile, not realizing that it wasn't the... Well, it's still kind of... Dude, stop. Kind of bad. To check both Silver Ring and Spikebreaker? Feels wild. Unless I forgot to check somewhere, which is possible. Hello? I guess we'll find out. I also made the play to just assume I had the final Vlad and then go second castle for highest value. Dude. I'm just gonna fucking get out of here, man. You do the checks extra in the reverse library? Oh. Is that why I lost? Because I just didn't know that there were extra checks in the library? It's impossible to keep up with all this shit, man. Fuck. And I didn't update my tracker. Yep, I lost to not having an updated tracker. Is probably the correct part then. Man, that's sad. Tracker skill issue. Yeah, whatever. I'm still going to check this last check and then go there. It's fine. We probably would have won then. Because we would have had all the Vlad relics, like, easily over 5 minutes ago. Because we were able to do the entirety. Yeah, that was a long time ago. We probably would have won. Oh, well. It is what it is. I can be happy with how I played the seed then. Where am I going? I'm finishing out the first castle. Because I'm not just going to go straight to the inverted library just because I was basically told where to go. That's fucking cheating. So I'm going to do what I would have done without that information, which is check here, then get really confused and go, wait a minute, there are extra checks in the library, aren't there? So, when is the tournament? Exclamation mark tournament. How's all the info? I'm going to say it. We got to stop with this shit, man. We got to stop with all these extra fucking checks, man. I'm a dickhead. I am so sorry. It happens. Just don't let it happen during an actual important tournament race, please. I know many humans live by the "if you're not first, you're last" motto. But like, you know, just because I didn't win first place doesn't mean that the race is over. Also, I feel like flying armor is cool and all, but like, in this scenario, it hasn't been that helpful. Look, not thinking in a Twitch chat happens all the time. Just understand that, like, I can't save you from the consequences of your actions, regardless of how I feel about those actions. I can't save you. It happens. It happens. To be fair, I feel like most of the time I just need to remember that there's fucking checks in the library for like 90% of these presets. Yeah, we 100% of the seed though, which is something. Here's the question. Is it worth... Oh my god. I deleted the message. Well, the issue is if you delete the message, I still see it as the streamer. It just is grayed out. And I don't have to like click on it for it to show up. It just shows up. Yeah. I mean, we did all of... We did Medusa and all of the first castle because we didn't know about this check. So, yeah. Is there a way to change that? Me. Memorial. It's a memorial ticket. It allows you to go back to your last save room. It replaces the library card in this preset. Dude. That's pretty cool. Oh my god. There's probably also a mana prism somewhere that I just missed out on, which also would have helped. Even with all of this backtracking, we probably would have saved like 4 minutes. Because we were constantly low on magic throughout this entire seed. This was the seed of all time. Well, I lost the seed straight up because I didn't know about the checks in the library, Eldritch. That's the only reason I lost. I had to be spoiled in chat to be reminded that there's checks in the library. So, if not, I would have had all of the Vlad relics sub-hour. And would have been right next to the thing.
Make them your slaves.
So. Oh well. Thank you, Silent Reaver. Accurate, you were in the lead until I missed that. Yeah, I think I routed everything very well, but just like not knowing that there was like extended checks in this preset happens. I don't have the updated tracker, so it is what it is. Hopefully that makes up for being a dumbass. If you can gift 100 subscriptions right now, you got yourself a deal. This is a joke. Don't do that. I talked about library. Yeah, but like just because I talked about it doesn't mean that I actually knew. It's more so me saying like I have no fucking clue what's going on because there's 1,200 million different equipment / relic spread. You got fucking spread asshole. You got fucking equipment. You got tourist. You got fucking guarded. You got fucking there's 12 million different ones. There's the ones that add the mist in the second castle location specifically. It's impossible to remember all of them. Yeah, it's a learning experience. It is like, overall, I'm not upset by any means. It's not like, I don't really care about like a pre-race thing going wrong because I lacked some information. I now have that information, and if I had that information in the first place, what am I doing, man? I would have won pretty handedly, so.
Go back whence you came.
It is what it is.
The soul of my mother no more.
Hey, yo, GG's.
GG.
How?
It's all good, though.
Is
It's all good.
I've been so defeated.
Good learning experience.
You have been doomed.
We got to play some extra SotN.
Ability to love.
A mana prism would have been nice, for sure.
Sarcasm.
I think I routed it about as well as I could, all things considered. Losing the early game 50-50, but it's actually 2/3 in your favor to go to caverns, hurt. But I imagine most people also go for that play, because it's just like statistically the correct play. Especially when you don't have access to teleporters, there's no reason to go to Castle Keep. So.
She said,
Mana Prism was Clock Tower wall check.
You cannot live with
Shmeep,
them,
shmeep.
then at least do them no harm.
If I was going to win this without Mana Prisms, before figuring out that I don't know how the seed works, I can be pretty confident in my abilities then. So, all good, all good. YouTube, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, comment, join the live stream, all that fun stuff. And it'll be a good time. Much appreciated.